Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of Gamerscore Weekly with your host, Polished Gaming. Now without further ado, we get into it this week. It's quite a big week. So for the first game here, we've got Kiting Cat, and that's made by AFIL Studios, and that is a puzzle game for 3000 Gamerscore. Now with this one, it's pretty much just straightforward. Completing levels is that's pretty much what you got to do on this one. Completing levels, making specific recipes. This is a kind of another Overcooked, but instead, like I say, you're moving the it's kind of like the last week's one where you're moving the, the cart onto the food, and then you're pretty much going across. So you can only go, basically say if you push up, you can only go up until it hits something. So you're pretty much going along all the lines up. But yeah, also with that one, you've got to burn stuff on it. You've also got to serve customers, make specific recipes. Pretty fun game, actually. The next one here is a DLC for Sky Survivors. Now, this is a Desert Water Games roguelite game, and it's only just 1000 Gamerscore with the DLC here. With this one, you've got to complete levels, you've got to level up to level 5 and level up to level 15, build an obelisk, and you've got to get 1500 to 3000 score. So that's a pretty easy game there, and like I say, with DLC, I've already done that game before. Next one here is Debtor Enhanced Edition. Now it's another Desert Water game. So Desert Water had 2 games this week that went for a DLC. Another 1000 Gamerscore here, and this is a platformer. Now this one's pretty simple with this one. It's pretty much just completing levels 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. So very easy platformer, very quickly done. It's probably only about 11 minutes if you completed the game like I had, so you just got to go back over the levels and complete them. Next one here is Reactor X3. Now I've completed Reactor X1 and 2, so this one I didn't even actually know existed, but this is by Turnox Studios, and this is a 2000 Gamerscore puzzle game. Now this one here is, normally you use a walkthrough for this one, but it's pretty simple. You're pretty much just pushing items onto power the slot. So like say if you've got a plus symbol, it'll pretty much go across, you want to put it in the plus area. So you're very much just almost like a puzzle, like you're pretty much just putting it into a specific place. And with this one, you've got to complete levels, and also with this one, you've got to complete levels in a timely manner. So I believe it's around, some of them like around about 10 seconds and stuff like that. So you've got to complete them pretty quickly, but other than that, they're pretty simple to complete. Next one here is Tiny Pixels Volume 1 Ninja, Nimpo, my writing's terrible, sorry, Nimpo. You'll see, okay, if I don't have it, it's Nimpo Blast, I think it is. I think that's a Blast. But yeah, so Tiny Pixels Volume 1 Nimpo Blast. Now this is East Asia Soft game, and it is a shmup. 2000 Gamerscore here. It's a shoot 'em up that's pretty fun, to be honest. I actually quite had a bit of fun with this one. It is a little bit annoying to get used to it because you do have to definitely upgrade. You've got 2 types of weapons. You've got one that basically just shoots straight ahead, and another one that shoots out like that. You can get multiple of things, so once you really want to be pretty much completing it with the secondary weapon, which is I can't actually remember what it's called, but yeah, you got to complete its wave 5 and up to 5 and up to 10. Upgrade everything completely, and you got to get 1000 gems, kill 1000 enemies, defeat bosses, and 5000 Gamerscore up. So it's pretty simple, but there is the last one there, which is level 10, which can be a bit frustrating because you really want to upgrade your lives before you go for level 10. But other than that, it's pretty fun. Quite enjoyable. I definitely enjoyed that game. Next one here is Soko Monster. Now this is a game by 2000 Gamerscore by AFIL Studios there, and it's a puzzle game. Now with this one, it reminds me very reminiscent of Rampage, almost like a top-down view, because you're pretty much a monster, you're a dinosaur monster going over destroying buildings. So it's pretty fun. With this one, you got to destroy a certain amount of buildings, complete a certain amount of levels, and you got to destroy a certain amount of floors. You've also got to destroy singles, double, and three-story buildings. And with this one, it's pretty much just going through the levels until you get to a certain amount of level, and by that time, you've pretty much done everything. So it's a very simple game and quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. Next one here is Marshmallow Marvin for the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. So it has, this is a dual 2000 Gamerscore here, so 4000 Gamerscore up, and it's made by Jolly Platform Lobster. Now, Jolly Platform Lobster Interactive. Now this one here is very simplistic. I'm pretty sure it's a platformer here. Sorry, I didn't actually write it down. Normally I write these things down here. And this one, you've got to go through the levels, completing a certain amount of levels, getting a certain amount of coins, getting a certain amount of hearts. You've got to fall on the spikes a certain amount of times, die a few times, and complete a certain amount of levels. So This one is another one where you go through it. You pretty much just go right to where you got to get to the last level, and by that time you've completed everything. It's very simple. You got to jump also like 500 or 250 times, so that will just come. And even if it doesn't, just push A multiple times and you finish it. But that's, like I say, 4,000 gamer score 2 times there. And on to the next game here is Fox Legend. Now, this game here is made by FA Games or FAR Games. It's a 2,000 gamer score platform. Now, this one is a very simplistic platformer, pretty simple. It goes pretty much just completing levels 1 to 20. There's nothing much about it other than that. You're just going through it and having a little bit of fun for a platformer. So it is an enjoyable platformer, but like I say, with this one, gets to level 20, and that's pretty much it. You're done and dusted. Now, the next one here is QWL Project. I have no idea what that actually stands for. When I thought it was Owl Project, and I thought it had something to do with owls. Turns out it doesn't. It's QWL Project, and that is made by East Asia Soft, and that is a 2,000 gamer score puzzle game. Now, this one, if anyone has played a game called Elo Milo, this is very reminiscent of that. It's instead of the co-op side of it, it's you're pretty much just going around. You got to rotate the levels to get a certain amount. So you're going along. You say, oh, I can't see that area, so you want to rotate the screen so that you can see that piece, and you're pretty much just going along there. I didn't use a walkthrough for this one because I actually quite enjoyed it. So with this one, you got to complete levels all the way up to level 50. There is a lot of achievements for this game. So with this one, you got to discover paths. You got to defeat a certain amount of, well, not a certain amount of enemies, but you got to get up to specific enemies. Like there's the Watcher. You got to do specific paths, open up specific things. So there's a lot to this game because there is, I think, I'm not entirely sure on how many achievements there are, but that first title update, the base game, has a lot. The second update is just pretty easy. It's just completing stuff. So, but yeah, it's a long game, but I actually quite enjoyed it. I had a little bit of fun with it. So normally with the puzzle ones, they kind of a bit of a chore more than anything, but this one was quite fun. Next one, and the last one here for the week is Draconic Resurgence. Now, I've played this game before, and this is by Phoenix Reborn Games, and it's a 2,000 gamer score platformer. Now, this one here is very slow in the movements, but to jump high, you got to hold down A. You end up getting a double jump, you end up getting a dash, which gets you through the levels. You pretty much got to defeat a certain amount of enemies, so 25 enemies all up. That's just for the title update. And you've also got to defeat a certain amount of bosses. So you go through the game, and you're pretty much just going through the game, getting everything. You got to see, you go to this area, and you're like, I can't get past this part. Why can't I? Because you need a dash. You got to go back and go do some things, kill a boss. Next thing, you'll get the dash ability, and then you'll be able to go back and do that and continue on for the story. It's pretty simple. It takes just under an hour for this one, but it's very I quite enjoyed the game. And yeah, it just reminds me of one of those platformers, but dungeon crawler kind of, like almost like a Wonder Boy, like you're going through certain things. I quite enjoyed it. So 2,000 game score there, and that puts me quite a lot for the week. So with the week ending, I am currently at 21,000 gamer score. So with that puts me at 1,433,395. Now, I'm currently going for third place, but at the moment you got a person down, and I believe they're sixth place. If you're watching this, Hungry. What is I've just forgotten the name. Hungry Dominator, I think it is. No, I'm just trying. I can't think of that. We always just call him Hungry. But anyway, this guy is pretty much, he was going after mate Thomas there, a camp killer, going after him there, and now he seems to just be hovering right around me, even though he's nowhere near my gamer score. He's hovering around. So the only smart thing to do is just make sure he doesn't beat me for the month, and just keep doing that every month, and that way he's not going to get anywhere near me. And like I say, I still haven't finished my PC game, so once I get that, I'll just be going, see you later. But I know that they're actually in talks to each other. I don't actually I only talked to Thomas on that one. I haven't actually talked to Jared at Hungry Dominator there. But yeah, I like to say, I mean, keep it coming, bro. It's just making me a bit fueled. So this month was a little bit more of a slow month. Hopefully next month I'll be able to get in the 100,000s again. So we'll see. But like I say, I need a PC to go. So once I get that PC, it's going to be all action. And but this week, for this month, I believe I'm just ahead. And if not, I do have a few other games that will come and play tomorrow. So that will get me over the limit and in front for the month. But I just need to keep him behind me. I know if you are watching, dude, I'm keen for a challenge. I'm up for a challenge. So let's hit it. Let's hit it. I know you were going after Thomas here, but now it seems like you're kind of sitting on me. So I'm all for a challenge. So hopefully you're ready. For some. I'm going to raise up in Gamerscore pretty quickly. So yeah, that's me for this week. Stay tuned for weekly pickups. I've got quite a few weekly pickups this week, and that's pretty much everything. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next episodes. See you later.